Just to test, really, more than anything. Oh, fuck, I just fucked up my chair. I broke my chair. Shit. Trying to test and I break my fucking chair. Isn't that great? That's wonderful. Hello everyone and welcome back to another wonderful video. Today I'm here in this interesting little setup here with this little comfy chair that's actually torn a bit right here on the armrest, but that's besides the point. Today I have done another Ponytown experiment. This experiment took a week to perform and you know, gather data, information, whatever you want to call it. And now I'm ready to kind of share that all with you. So I do hope that you're ready to see the results of a week-long Ponytown experiment. So let's get into it now. Alright, so to explain the Ponytown experiment that I have just finished, you know, performing and everything like that, basically I created this character here. It's basically just a lineless default, nothing special or anything like that. It doesn't have a face because it can't see, it can't judge. But anyway, the character is called Send Me a Mean Whisper, and that's basically exactly the experiment that I was performing here. For about a week, I've been going on Ponytown every now and again as this character, and just going AFK by basically just, you know, making sure I never get disconnected and checking the whispers every now and again to take a screenshot of those whispers. I have not read those whispers. I have seen a little bit of them here and there because, you know, I just happen to see them as I take the image and everything like that. But basically, we're going to be experiencing these screenshots of these whispers and everything like that that I've been getting over the course of a week, and I'm going to be kind of talking about like what my, you know, thoughts are and everything like that of what we uncover here. So let's start off with the first one and let's just get into it. So let's go ahead and load this. So the very first whisper we got in this entire experiment is heck you. That's really kind of funny. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but heck you is literally the first mean whisper I got in this entire experiment. Day one, I got heck you by this user here. Should I blur out the users? It's fine. I asked for the mean things anyway. Anyway, the next one is I want to beat someone to death. Haha. This one's interesting more so because that's more of a confession than it is a, you know, a mean whisper, because obviously they didn't say they want to beat me to death. They said they want to beat someone to death. I wonder who that was. You don't trust justice. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I kind of feel like I was sent that by accident. You don't trust justice. What the fuck does that actually even mean? Next one is you suck big poo-poo doo-doo farts. 1 exclamation point, 111 exclamation point, weird. What? I feel like that was someone that was like 8 years old. I should clarify that I was on the 18+ English server for all of this, by the way. So if that actually is like an 8-year-old or something like that, that's awful. Anyway, your nuts are small. Whoever you are is okay. We all have our own struggles. I hope you have a good life. Okay, those are by the same person. See, you'll notice this as well, and I noticed this a little bit, like every now and again I would see the whisper. Obviously, I didn't see all of them and read all of them and everything like that, but I've seen a couple where people were actually sending me nice things instead, and that's really interesting. That's obviously the first nice one we got. The next one is insert mean whisper. I'm sure I'm getting hundreds of those as well, probably. Not hundreds, because I obviously didn't get hundreds, but I'm probably going to see a dozen of those. Anyway, next up you have, you look like my fucking dead cat. See, now that's a good mean whisper. That is a good roast right there. That is perfect. That is exactly what I was kind of looking for in this little experiment here. Next, we have a mean whisper. Next, we have, hi, ugly ass hoe, love your name. Oh my god, that's funny. That is actually kind of funny. Next one is love yourself. See, again, we have another nice whisper instead of a mean whisper. Then we have, this is for Rachel, you nasty white... what the fuck? Who the fuck even is that? All right, next one is a mean whisper, followed by another a mean whisper. Then we have another one, ILY, which abbreviates to I love you. Then I got reconnected. I didn't lose any whispers because I immediately reconnected, so I was good there. I remember when that happened, I double checked to see if I like would have missed anything like that, and it was just instantaneous, so I surely wouldn't have lost anything. But next we have hi bitch. Next we have your mom. Drink water or I'm gonna bully you. I drink water all the time. In fact, I don't know if you could hear that, but I just drank some water. You're welcome. Oh my god, I'm choking on water now. You are amazing and don't let anyone take that away. See, again, we have another nice whisper, and you can't say, oh, it's because they knew it was you, Danny. They knew it was Danny Ball Sub. They knew you were that YouTuber or whatever like that. I was an anonymous character. I was a default character that had no socials linked to it or anything like that. There's no way anyone would have known it was me other than someone in my friends list, and they didn't really send me any whisper. We have another one that says, hope you have a nice day. Then we have, bitch gonna step on my fucking toe with them fucking cowgirl. I don't know what the hell that means, but there you go. There's another mean wisp. Basically, what it looks like is like people are, you know, venting. That's really what it looks like, at least with this one anyway. They add fucking boots, bitch, disgusting for some reason. I don't know what that means either. I don't know what they have against boots. Personally, I don't like boots, but I wouldn't call them a bitch or disgusting, but there you go. Next we have squad drill is, I don't even know who that is. Next one up is you're a very pogger. And again, that's another nice one. And then we have, hope you're doing well, you are adorable. Again, another nice one. So that was the like first, like, what is that? Like probably 15 whispers or something like that. I got a couple more. Let me load the next image here. After that one, we got another one that just says, you're ugly. I don't know what that's about, but there you go. That's a very simple one. Very, 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 very simple. Could have been better, but you know, pretty simple. Still mean. Still a roast. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. You smell. You smell is the next one. So you smell with the heart. So it's a little bit of both good and bad. The next one just says, are you? I don't know why. I don't know why it just says, are you? It literally, what does that even mean? Next up, we have fucking bitch. Again, you know, feels more of a vent than anything, but there you go. You are gay. They misspelled every part of that, which is hilarious, but I love it. And that's okay. You are loved. See, they turned it around with some positive stuff. That's what you're gonna see a lot with this, is it seems like a lot of people are kind of, you know, giving some love at the same time as they're getting hate. So that one, just a bunch of random letters and things like that. Next up we have, I don't even care that you broke my arm. Again, who is this person? Who is this person, and who are they referring to? I don't even care that you broke my arm. I don't know who that person is. I have no idea who that user is. I was a default character. I literally didn't even like turn my head, make any emotes. I never said anything in whispers in public chat or anything like that. I literally didn't move until, you know, like I felt like, oh, I'm not getting any whispers for now, so let me move to a new area. That's the only time I ever even moved. I didn't boob. I literally didn't do anything other than like move from place to place, and I barely did that. So I don't know what this is. It feels like people are just using this as an excuse to vent to someone, and that's great. I love that, but it just makes me so confused going back to read them. We get another a mean whisper comment. Someone called me a bean. You are a bean. I reconnected again. That one also didn't really matter at all because it was a few minutes before the next one anyway. We got a mean whisper. I love you so much. Get out of the stage, go in the crowd, get off the stage. I don't know what this means either. Again, I have no clue what that means. I've literally just been moving from location to location, just sitting down. So I guess maybe in one of the crowds I sat in, maybe that was some form of stage, even though it's a public lobby, you know, a public little space. So I don't know what that's about. Someone whispered me stink with a bunch of dots. I don't know what that means. Next up, we have a new day. This was another day. Actually, I've already shown you 2 days, but this was like the third day, I think it was. And this one says, you are a beautiful person and you deserve love. Ooh woo. See, the third day we started off immediately with a nice comment. Then we have, you will end up alone. That one hurts a lot, actually. My life would be so much better if you were never born. That one also hurts really bad. Why couldn't it have been you that died? That one also hurts really bad as well, and again, feels more so a vent than anything. I feel really bad for this person, actually. It feels like they went through something really horrible and they wanted to take it out on someone that was, you know, asking for it. So that's great. I'm glad that, you know, they were able to vent to me there. This one says, do me a favor and have a good day today. So we go straight from, you know, 3 very toxic messages to a very nice one. Then we have, I hope you're having a wonderful day. 2 good ones in a row. Then we have a third one in a row. You are a cutie ooh woo. And then we have a mean whisper and I like your cut G. Next up is another day, another chance to get more whispers, and we have a mean whisper. Of course, we would start one of the days off with that because that is the most common thing that we've gotten out of this so far. And next up is we got heck you. Is that the same person as before? No, it's not the same person as before, but that's kind of hilarious. You are like McDonald's coffee. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means this person really hates McDonald's coffee and they're comparing me to it that way, or if they really love McDonald's coffee and they're comparing it to me in that way. Personally, I don't like coffee either way, so that is really insulting. This next one is, you are really, really smelly. The next one is also a smelly comment saying, you smell stinky, ha ha ha. The next one just says dick cheese for some reason. Then it's a series of whispers all by the same person that says, you are beautiful. And that's interesting, again, because we have good with the bad. That seems to be a recurring theme for sure. Then we have your mom gay. This is something that I ended up taking a screenshot of. This actually happened yesterday, I think it was. It might have been today, I'm not sure. It's been a long day. This was a weird encounter that I had where someone actually copied the character that I was using and called it lineless default and kind of sat next to me. They didn't do anything. I don't think they whispered to me. I haven't checked the whispers yet, but I'm curious if they have. But I ended up seeing like 2 more of these as well. So I think people started like copying me a little bit, and I was trying to click on each of them that I saw to see if they were actually like legitimately copying me, and I just found it interesting that they all like copied the character and they didn't copy the concept. So that was just something that I wanted to include in the video, and here it is. People are doing things like that, and I find that hilarious. Moving on to more whispers, we have ETY. I don't even know what that means, but immediately after that they said, I'm so sorry. What does ETY mean? Is that something that I'm not am I not cool? Am I not cool because I don't know that? I don't know. Anyway, follow it up by a mean whisper, because we got a million of those. Then we have poo poo brain. That's actually like the second time something like that has been on there, which is weird. Poo poo brain? Why is that on there multiple times? Then we have you are gay, LOL. Again, another. And then they have hello there for no reason at all. General Kenobi. Oh, that's from the same people. They said, hello there, General Kenobi. I don't. Why? I'm not. What? So this person here, they send me more than one whisper, and it was a full sentence that says, anyone in these whispers could attend a positive whisper, but is it genuine if they don't know you? And that actually raises an interesting question. You know, that's actually a really good question, a legitimate question that, you know, I'm kind of asking myself right now. You know, a lot of people are giving me positive comments, and a lot of people are giving me mean comments and everything like that within this whole like little cluster of, you know, asking for mean whispers and everything like that. And honestly, I have to say that even though there's people, you know, saying these, you know, nice things, and even though they might not be genuine when they say those nice things, you also have to take that with the bad and basically accept the fact that, like, hey, look, everyone that is saying these bad things probably don't mean those either, because they don't even know me. So regardless if it is or not, that would also mean the mean ones are the same. So there you go, and I'm willing to accept that. But anyway, moving on, we have some more comments. This one says, does your mom, 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 does your mom. Okay, I don't know why it says that so many times. I don't, what? What is that even supposed to mean? Next one is, I won't send you a mean whisper, I'm too nice. And see, that actually goes back to the previous comment where they said, is it genuine if it's nice? I honestly, truly believe that one in particular is actually genuine, because they are straight up saying, I can't do this, I'm too nice. Then this next one is, your mom, so there you go, there's that. But here we are, another day, another set of whispers. This one started with why. I find this hilarious because obviously they're asking, like, why send you a mean whisper, because obviously that is the name of the character. They're asking why send you a mean whisper, so that's interesting. So they followed it up with, well, this is actually technically a different person because it has a number 2 next to their name, but someone with the same name whispered, sends mean whisper, I hope you have a good day. See, we're having lots of good things as well. This person randomly said piss hair. I guess that makes sense because it's default, but I freaking hate that comment so much. That's probably my least favorite out of all these. Next one is just a simple, you're ugly. Then we have, even if it wasn't 2020, I would still stand 6 feet away from you. Oh my god, I love that one. Okay, that's my new favorite. That is the best. Oh my god. Then we have mean whisper, you smell like laundry detergent. Why does everyone like say like random smells? You can't smell in the game, so I feel like it isn't as good of an insult as it would be otherwise. Hope you have a nice day. It's still not mean. It's not mean, but still. heart emoji. You're valued as an individual. You are a fucking, okay, I'm bad at this, so never mind, I guess. I love that one too. That's great. I have a lot of great ones in this image. Next up we have, you look beautiful today, followed by, what wisdom can you give me? Obviously, I never replied to that because, you know, I wasn't replying to whispers or anything like that. I wasn't even checking them. I just checked them like once to take screenshots and that's it. I wonder how long they waited for a reply or if they ended up sending something later on and being really aggressive about the fact that I didn't answer that. But anyway, moving on, we have poopy head, followed by shut the F up. No, you're beautiful. Okay, I don't get that one, but anyway, you look like a, okay. Am I allowed to even show that? Like, am I even allowed to show that word? I don't even know. I'm not gonna even show that one. I don't know if I'm allowed to show that. But anyway, followed by a mean whisper, another one that just says a mean whisper. That's kind of lame. But that is all of them. That is all of them that I got, actually. So what can I conclude out of all of this? What can I say for my final thoughts and everything like that? Well, honestly, I'm not sure what to take from this other than the fact that, like, hey, look, I feel like a lot of people more so vented than they did just whatever else. But something interesting that I found that you probably didn't know just by looking at the whispers is there seemed to be more active spots than less active spots. I thought, you know, going into this that I would get a lot of mean comments around, you know, docks and Billboard Row, as I call it, which is the place like directly next to docks, things like that. I thought I would get a lot worse comments there, surprisingly, just because of the fact that everyone is there to advertise, and I felt like I was going to be in the way of someone advertising, and they were going to, you know, whisper me mean things because, oh, you're in the way and everything like that. And maybe that's what one of them was earlier when they talked about the stage. But what I did find was that Spawn was legitimately the most toxic place to be in out of the entire game. I went all over the place. I went to the MLP area. I got like maybe 2 whispers there. I went to the docks. I maybe got a few whispers there. But the majority of the time, I would go to Spawn and sit down in the very center of Spawn. And within a few minutes, I would get like 3 whispers. And then a few minutes later, I'd get 5 more. And before I knew it, I had 10. All there within, you know, an hour or so. So it was really interesting to see that Spawn seemed to definitely be the most active place that involved in this whole thing, and I definitely think that says something about Spawn and why you probably shouldn't hang out there if you're worried about toxic players. If you're new to the game, when you spawn in, just go to anywhere except that general area that you start in, because it is a toxic place. It really is. But at the same time, I do have to say that overall, I got just as many mean comments as I did nice comments, and I think they both were able to balance each other out. And again, at the end of the day, I was asking for those mean whispers, so I can't really say that Spawn is toxic because of this or that, but I definitely believe that Spawn is toxic as hell, and this video has definitely made me believe that even more so. But regardless of the point, regardless of any of that other stuff, like I said before, I got just as many good whispers, like nice whispers saying like, oh, don't do this to yourself, you're a nice person, things like that, as I did really mean whispers. And honestly, a lot of the mean whispers were sort of repeated or like really typical, like, oh, you're ugly, haha, things like that. They weren't really that interesting or really that funny. There was a couple of funny ones in there, but that's besides the point. I did this experiment because I was really curious of what Ponytown would be like. I was curious how many people would actually be willing to send a mean whisper to someone who was asking for it, how many people would be cautious to send something like that to someone, because who knows, maybe it's a trap planted by the devs, or who knows, maybe it's just a trap that someone is trying to plant so that they can, you know, report you later on or something like that. You know, you never know what's happening in that case. So I find it interesting that a lot of people did still go through with, you know, commenting and whispering and everything like that to me directly. Overall though, I can't really complain about this experiment because honestly, it was a success. I got all the whispers that I could ask for, and honestly, I couldn't be happier for how this turned out. But what do you think? What do you think of this little Ponytown experiment? Should I do something like this again? Should I do another Ponytown experiment that's completely unrelated to this? Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, feel free to leave a mean whisper or something like that in the comments as well. But that's gonna do it for the video. I do hope that you've enjoyed, and if you did, please do like, subscribe, and share, and do all of those wonderful things, because when you do those wonderful things, get access to wonderful content such as this. But that's not all you get. That's not all you get. You also get to become one of yourself, and I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful.